well. Just got into a game with my Jund deck from the deck type video. I can show it real quickly. To remind us all, for the record, I'm playing on X-Mage, mostly because it's free and has its own rules enforcement engine. Unfortunately, they have not updated the set completely, so I have 2 changes from my list on the Moxfield account, which are, I have a Blackmail in for Dreadfugue, which is kind of awkward because Blackmail is like a late game discard spell, and Dreadfugue is a very early game one. And I have Avaricious Dragon over the Moonveil Regent, which is obviously very awkward when you have to play it on, you want to play it on turn 4, you end up discarding your hand. But the deck does a pretty good imitation of regular gameplay. All right, I'm on the play. Let's see what we do. All right, this is an interesting hand. We have Spellbomb, Urborg, Grim, Renesix. Green Service makes this hand amazing. I think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to flood this in for a Plateau and cast a Pyromancer turn 1. Then if I really need to, I can just play Spellbomb, crack it for just exile their graveyard, and then have the Pyromancer up. If I draw a green source, this hand's pretty nuts. I'll leave that there. I can also change the card size, actually, which is how's that? Let's try this out. All right. Photos for turn and pass. And I just totally brain farted and didn't play what I wanted to play. All right, I'm gonna get a Triome and hopefully not lose this game because I just totally made a whoopsie. Okay, that's pretty good. So I can Mire, get a Bayou, play Spellbomb, play Pyromancer. Hopefully they'll play an X1 next turn. If they play an X1, we get to Withbone Command and Lavamance the Cackler. We're going to be in a real hot spot. Okay, they're on Jund as well. Obviously more aggressive version of the deck with Rakdos Cackler. Burst Lightning, Tagger Lavmancer, that's fine. And Rancor, that is not as fine. Well, what can we do? Blowing the Rancor up is obviously not that useful. Don't have a way to kill Cackler available. I think we're going to slam Ravager and pass turn. Next turn, if we draw a land, we can play Lurrus into Lavmancer, start controlling the board, or just pitch away our hand for something new. We're already at 10 life, which is not a great place to be. Burning Tree Shaman. Okay, that's neat. It's a 3/4, awkwardly enough. I think I'm going to Dread War it. I could shrink it with Witherloom, but then he's just not going to block, and then he can swing 7 next turn. So let's just see what we can find. Okay, that's pretty good. We can Misty, grab a Taiga for a red source, Chain Lightning them, and with the Rancor trigger on the stack, we can exile it and be rid of that terrible thing. Oh shit. No, sorry. I passed turn for single draw. I forgot I have a 0 drop in my deck with Spellbomb. That's sorry, Bobble. But that hopefully won't matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Our graveyard is looking pretty stocked at this point. Just need a way to use it. play Delta. They have 2 cards in hand. If this Ravager sticks around, I think we're very likely to win this game. Experiment 1. Yeah, that's not the scariest thing in the world this turn. Okay, Scoos is real. You do get to make it a 3/3. Stomping Ground, I will not play because I'm hoping to draw land off the Ravager. I don't want to shock myself when I'm already at 9. I will sneak out a Dragon's Guard Elite, keep Taiga open because with our Borg out, it's the best land in the deck. So maybe we can bobble ourselves, see if we can find a land. Mind Twist. That's not too great. There's a chance to play land anyway. How many creatures are in graveyards? We got Luris, we have Pyromancer. So Scoos can become a 4/4 next turn. Well, let's just attack. I think balling myself was probably wrong there. I should have done it on them. Give you more of a clue what's going on. Okay. That's pretty nice. I can play Withered Bloom. Next turn, I get to Demonic Tutor for Chain of Smog and have them dead 2 ways. I just showed them the Demonic Tutor for no reason. We'll see what they can do. Chat. Exile Luris. So, as long as they don't draw removal, well, even if they draw removal, we're still likely to win this game. That is the beauty of having a Chain of Smog combo in here. You should occasionally just get to, you know, win out of nowhere. The attack. Don't think they have a burn spell to kill us. Yep. Play Mesa. Card Demonic Tutor. Grab the Chain of Smog. Yeehaw. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. There we go, and they concede. All right, pretty clean showing, although I did make some misplays. Oh, sideboard can do, and game 2. Vista. That is the new one I'm trying in the deck. I think turn 1 Vista for... Oh, this is kind of awkward. Really hard to go Unholy Heat and Exalted Voidwalker with these lands. I think because I'm on the play, I'm happy to just play... I'm on the draw. Okay, whatever. It's a good hand regardless. I don't need an early Dothy. It's not going to be great against the aggro deck anyway. Yeah, I think I'm just happy to just kill this. Okay, Mental Misstep. That's neat. Definitely dig that. I wonder if they're also on Death Shadow or something to make the Friction mana relevant. Or if it's just to protect their 1-drops, 2-drops, 3-drops. They're cracking a Verdant. Voltaic Brawler. Okay. They got a pretty nice curve going. If you don't remember this one, that's from Kaladesh. Enters with 2 energy. It's a 3/2. When you attack, you can give it +1/+1 and trample for an energy. So he has 2 turns of it being a 3/4. Or 4/3. Can't play Dothy. Tainted Pact seems like kind of slow going. I think I'm gonna play Faithless Looting. I could also Prismatic Vista for a swamp and Green Suns for 1. I can get Ignoble Hierarch, Deathrite, Hexdrinker, or is that it? Might be it. I think I'm gonna try and draw something to kill the Brawler with the Faithless Looting. Worst case scenario, I can then play the Prismatic Vista, Crack for Skull Clamp, and then Green Suns for a Tarmogoyf for the next turn. Alright. Kolaghan's Command is probably pretty good. I'm going to ditch Dothi, and how good is K Command realistically? Kill something, gets rid of a card. Yeah, I think that's... And if I do Green Suns for a Goyf and they have a removal spell, then I'm still in for a World of Hurt. I'm already taking 6 next turn, going to 12. Gonna ditch Dothi and... Tainted Pact might be too slow here. I could also next turn Green Suns for 2, get Witherbloom, then turn 4 Tainted Pact for the Chain of Smog. But that's just needs a lot of things to go right for me. Actually, Skull Clamp? I have no creatures right now. But it's free to play this turn anyway. I'm going to discard Dothi and... Dothi and Bobble, it's fine. Grab a Swamp. Slam Clamp. Pass turn. If I'm really desperate, I can Green Suns for 1, get Deathrite, and equip it to Skull Clamp. Have a 2/1 blocker. Alright. Noticing now, they are not on black mana right now. Alright. That's pretty good. Wasteland. Alright, we're in for a World of Hurt. I'm functioning down to 5 next turn. Maybe it's just Green Suns for Goyf. How big would it be right now, actually? Sorry, cancel. Land, artifact, creature, land. It'll be a 3/4. It's never going to get much bigger with Shroud Militant out there. Three, 4 is nice. I'll have to take 4 from the Protect Prowler or trade. Yeah, I'm just going to K Command. I think we might be out of this game. Could Tainted Pact for an Abrupt Decay, or a way to kill some Vortex, but I'd rather use all mana this turn. Alright, they're filtering. Flinttooth Boar, and they can give it haste. Okay. I think this pretty much removes any chance of me winning this game. Crunch, down to 2. Yeah, I'm out. Go like a hero, shock myself with Overgrown Tomb. Alright, no changes to sideboard, let's go. This is a hand I like, but I'm a monster. If they kill Deathrite, how dead am I? Turn 1, if they kill Deathrite, they are tapped out and I get to wasteland them, keep them off mana. I can blackmail them. That's not nothing, but it's probably better to serve late in the game. This is another example. This is just time where being on X-Mage and having blackmail instead of Dread Fugue is really awkward because, you know, I'm only going to get, if I play at turn 1, I get the, you know, 4th best card in their hand or something. Alright, let's keep this. Let's try it out. This is a neat hand. Serve my 3 points, right? Shock myself, slam the Deathrite, pass turn. they have fetch and play a creature, I can also just turn 2 Ravager. Yeah, this is good. T99. Okay. That makes the hand better. I don't think I'm going to blackmail yet. I'm going to play the Wasteland past turn. If they have Wasteland, they're probably just going to pop it on my Blood Crypt right now. I'm just kind of this or nothing. Bark-Eyed Troll. That's a good one. Alright, well. Ravager. Let's go. If we draw another red source next turn, we can Chain Lightning and Bone Crusher to get rid of 2 cards in our hand. Make the Ravagers discard not as rough on us. Ravager's a lot more awkward when you're choked on colored mana. Makes it hard to use the 3 cards before you untap again. Thud? Okay, I'll take this. I will happily take this. They'll sacrifice their Bark-Eyed Troll, hit my Ravager. It's probably free for them to attack, but okay, they wanted to attack with Courier, that makes sense. Never mind then. Alright, 1 cut under the Courier. Okay, they miss a land drop. I think I'm happy to stop this. Wasteland, there's Taigo over the Rootbound Crags. They have more check lands, and they can't do anything. Okay, they drew land. But they don't have anything to do. And we drew Taiga, that's great. Now you can just slam Bone Crusher. They can kill it if they need to, that's fine with us. We're already up a card off of it. Okay, and they're just being mana screwed right now. And we are not, so. Gonna Wasteland their Craig, keep them off mana. Yep. Play land to use the red mana before they lose it. Might have both or something. Okay. Attack. I think I'm still just gonna hold off on the blackmail. It's just a bunch of cards I can't cast right now. Wait till they have mana, and then I can, maybe hit their 4-drop or something. Alright. I'll Crackmire. Just get a tapped Overgrown too. Make sure I have 2 of every color. I don't have any double green spells in the deck, but if I want to Abrupt Decay and Ignoble Hierarch or something, it's nice to have. Liliana the Veil. Oh yes, please. I should probably just discard the blackmail. It is going to be more relevant with Liliana, but also they're an aggressive deck. Chain Lightning and a Braid are both going to kill most of their things. What are they discarding? They're having to think. Okay, hit a Colossal Might. Yeah, that's not going to be great for a while. Keep crunching in. Alright. Solving around Pelt Collector. I don't really need mana right now. I'm just gonna... We'll attack. If they want to block, they can, although I doubt they will. Yeah, then I'm just gonna keep up to taking on Lily. Discard the Blackleaf Cliffs. Gonna Chain Lightning it so I can hold up a Braid and Abrupt Decay. Could also save Chain Lightning for them. But right now I just get to Abrupt Decay or Braid end of turn. Discard a Braid. Library. And don't think many things get out of this. Okay, they're on more than Jund. They're base red-green, but might just be as well as me, like for Territorial Kavu and Tribal Flames. Guess we'll draw. Let's pay 8 Yeehaw. They have a flash creature. We get to... Liliana's ult can be a wasteland right now. Ooh, they become immense, a Bone Crusher Giant, but unfortunately, the Bone Crusher will kill the first. That's a rough one. Good game. All right. Took it home with Jund. So again, this is the list. I'm not sure if there's actually a way to like make these card sizes less hideous. Oh, hey. There we go. And I think this is the best part of this deck is the super lean curve. Bunch of threats, bunch of 1 and 2 drops. All their 3s are just super gas. And even like when you put Bone Crusher as Stomp in the 2 drops and Claim Fame in the 1 drops, it gets even leaner. Like you only have 8 true 3 drops. Oxpagonis, you can cast it for 5, but usually you discard something else. Yeah, great. Well, I hope I showcased what the deck is capable of. And thank you for watching if you did.